Nagaland is all set to host a G20 B20 conference in Kohima on April 5th. Now, the delegates from 29 countries, numbering to 64, are arriving in Dimapur on the 4th, that is tomorrow, and they will be headed up to Kohima for the B20 conference on the 5th. The Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nipurio, speaking to media persons, gave a gist of what is bound to happen in the next few days. Let's have a look at the press conference.
You are aware that Nagaland is all set to host B20 conference from day after. The guests will be arriving from tomorrow, and then 5th will be the actual meeting all day, and on the 6th they'll be going after visiting some important places. And the delegates, I think they're coming in good number. Overseas delegates will be about 64 persons from 29 different countries. Do I need to tell you the countries? Argentina, Australia, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Canada, China, Costa Rica, then Cote d'Ivoire, the earlier Ivory Coast country, Cuba, Estonia, Germany, Ghana, Iceland, Indonesia, Netherlands, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Nepal, Nigeria, Panama, Paraguay, Romania, Russia, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Turkey, United Kingdom, and the United States of America. The diplomats delegates includes 6 ambassadors from Costa Rica, Cuba, Iceland, Jamaica, Paraguay, and Panama. 1 deputy head of mission from Estonia, and 2 consul general from Costa Rica and Germany. So focus is on trade and business delegations from Bhutan, Bangladesh, Iceland, Japan, and UAE will participate at the B20 programs. That is in Kohima. And Nagaland is making all preparation to receive our guests, and we are happy that the CII is facilitating business to business and business to government meetings. So we have visiting overseas business delegates which will get the opportunity to interact with the local industries during the B2B and with the government in the B2G session for potential investment, collaboration and tie-up. Over 100 B2B and B2G requested to have been generated, including requests for interaction with the government department like tourism, commerce and industries, agriculture, horticulture, healthcare and food processing. The main focus will be on agriculture, food processing, IT, tourism and also various other presence of a large contingent of international delegates. The state government is making elaborate arrangements not only to showcase investment and partnership opportunities in the state, but also provide a unique experience for visiting delegates with an exposure of Nagaland culture, cuisine, arts, festivities, and to also visual of scenic beauty. The delegation will be taken to the landmarks of state, including Kohima village, a village for a specific curated multi-hornbill festival, and Kohima War Cemetery. Elaborate preparations are underway in Kohima for showcasing the potential of state for inviting investment during G20 conference. And there also will be a booklet on state strategies, policies, environment, and a boutique of investable projects in the state, which will be shared with the delegates. This will be arranged by the IDEN. So, government is very pleased and grateful to CII, who will work as a bridge between the government and industries and local associations. This can be leveraged to the maximum advantage through this B20 conference. A number of European countries have invested in India. Northeast could be their launching pad of marketing through its full potential. We are confident that CI, with all their connections worldwide, will be able to garner investment in Nagaland. And so, right now, the foreign investments are very few, except some investment by ADB and JICA. So we hope to see more things to come in. We had Honorable Finance Minister of India, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman, where we had a meeting and summit with the bankers for investment and also giving facilities, bank credit facilities to the state, because right now our Nagaland CD ratio is only lingering around 50%, whereas the country is average is 65 to 70 percent, and that's how with all these activities, we hope that our entrepreneurs and the business community will get more loans from the banks, so that a lot of activities can be taken up. Well, our people, we don't talk economy. Many a time in my speech, I used to say that everybody should discuss economy, our economy, individual economy, family economy, village economy, community economy, and state economy. There are a lot of potentials. We being an agrarian, that's how we choose agri and allied food processing, tourism, and among others, entrepreneurship. And that's how we are aware how we have set up a policy which is not taken up very well, the Chief Minister microfinance. That is without collateral. We are giving out to banks. The bank, the entrepreneur will pay 10%. The bank will pay 16%. And the state government is going to contribute 30%. So that they will have avoid the or not have the interest burden, and then your return about say 7 years. Only after that you can pay, and therefore such kind up to 50 lakhs. If your project is good, you can also go to any extent. It's up to your skill, your business potentials, and therefore, particularly in agriculture and alike, there's so much we can do. Therefore, this will be a platform where opportunity, a lot of opportunities will come to our youth. You see, Nagaland State, we have so much potentials, but because of certain issues which have not been resolved, we are having setbacks. And then also we have land issues. Our land holdings are separate, depending on other states. And in that, for a long time, even in my previous tenures, we have taken up consultation with the civil society, the landowners also, and we thought of relaxing some area where people will be also agreeable as a special economic development zone. Mostly it will be in the foothills. So we are still pursuing, and I hope this opportunity will come. Otherwise, right now, as you mentioned, there is not one industry, and there is no manufacturing sector. And also, we don't have even a big institution, any kind of institution. We have also asked for ICER, Indian Science Research Education, but that is also still not sanctioned, but it is committed to us, so we are still pursuing. So big things have not happened. And therefore, whatever we're doing, it is in pipeline. If public can realize the importance, then the investors will come, and then a lot of opportunities will come. Like Nagas, now we are living in the mountain tops, in the hills. And economic activities, you need good connectivity and then a good atmosphere. And so, why we are talking about special economic development zone? That means foothills, where the topography is friendly, plus you have the connectivity very good, because it will not be viable if you don't have connectivity. You cannot compete in quality and price also, even if you produce, so it becomes very costly. And therefore, when we can understand these issues, and the youth who want to do entrepreneurship, they will come down to the foothills where opportunities are. We can create a common facility, and then I think it will take off. So people who don't want to do, it's up to them. People who don't want to give their land, it's okay. But when we have relaxation, you cannot sell the land, but you can mortgage. And then you can also go in partnership, your land as your country. If these opportunities are given, then a lot of things can happen. So I have people to understand.
We have here Brigadier Ashish Bhattacharya from the CII. So, sir, thank you for speaking to Nagaland News Network. I would like to know, sir, that Act East policy is in place right now, and for the B20 summit especially, now it will, amalgamate together. Now we have been hearing about the Look East policy, but now the Act East policy is there. So how positive of a change will this B20 be? Because not much has developed since its, existence of the Act East policy.
Hello. So if we talk about the Act East policy, you would have noted that the government of India is very, very serious about this, and because of which, from a Look East, it has become Act East.
Yes, sir.
And there are issues. There is a talk of connecting the entire, road connectivity with the Southeast Asian countries, taking it all the way till Vietnam and beyond. But there are some political issues in the neighboring country because of which it is stalled for the time being. It is moving slow, but that portion done, you would have connectivity issues sorted out. Aerial connectivity, that is air connectivity, is being looked at in a big way. If you know, recently a direct flight with an Asian country has been commissioned. It has started off, and more are in the pipeline. So that connectivity would come in. Railway, you are aware, that connectivity comes in. So things reaching here and going out would be facilitated, waiting for this route to open to the east. Once it opens up, things will happen. As far as looking south is concerned, through Bangladesh, we have made a lot of progress to open up ports, move out things from this area down. The most important thing that I can tell you about this is the initiative of B20 in the Northeast, specifically. We have done 4 of these B20 meetings in Manipur, in Mizoram, and in this thing. And if you notice, the MEA is driving for this. So you understand, your question actually is totally connected. MEA is pushing this in view of the Act East policy. Rest of the B20 meetings are being conducted under the overall umbrella of DPIIT, whereas this one is DPIIT and MEA put together. So this is the and the other important thing is that rest everywhere the B20 countries, B20 meetings are taking place with the G20 countries, and there are 9 additional invitee countries. Okay, but for the Northeast, we have got a dispensation where we can call all Northeast, Southeast Asian countries and our immediate neighbors like Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. And if you see the list that was read out by the Honorable CM, you would have seen all those countries who are not part of G20, neither are they part of the invitee, and they are here. And many of them are coming here. The largest 2 contingents coming here are from Bangladesh and Bhutan. In one case, there are 13 delegates coming from there. The other place, there are about 12 delegates coming there. So that's a massive number.